Coming up on today's show, we talk about finding your purpose. We talk about pick-me's, because last episode we didn't actually talk about it, so we have to just quickly run over it. We talk about, have you ever cut someone off because they started moving like an extremist? And also, we talk about Andrew Tate, conveniently, as I just talked about being an extremist, Andrew Tate being released from prison and he's on house arrest. And we also touch on how KSI and the Sidemen have faced a lot of backlash for using the P word. I ain't going to repeat it. We also talk about winning the lottery, but keeping your job at McDonald's. No, you might.
I'll leave it for you, man.
Huh?
I'll leave it for you.
No, man, you can do it, bro. Just, we switch it up. It's cool as well. It's interesting. We're both wearing red and black. Was that planned?
No, man. You're just being a bag.
Wow, that's crazy. I was trying to have some camaraderie and
I'm joking.
just coming for me for no reason.
My boss.
Nah, bro, cut. Cut, bro. Man, don't ever do that again, man. You're just being a beg. Nah, bro. Nah, I can't allow that. I can't allow that, bro. Can't allow that. This might be the beginning of the end, fam.
Oh, fuck you anyways, man.
Nah, alright, cool. Let's
do get your cousin.
Yeah, oh my days. That is a throwback. Man said, you're gonna go get your cousin. You're gonna get your cousin.
Boom. And just like that, we're back with another episode. It's your boy EmanJR in the building. Come on. I'm not by myself. I'm with
myself, Big Cam MTTE.
Big MTTE. Come on.
Don't know the thing already. Ghost ain't here. We have zero idea where he is.
Now he's here, innit? He's just being a ghost, innit?
Yeah, there's only so many times we can run that joke, bro. There's only so many times. But again, it's up to the people that's watching and listening to tag him, message, comment underneath.
I'm saying.
Hashtag where's Ghost?
I'm saying.
Forfeit.
We might have to bring back the forfeits, guys. Bro, we might have to. Fam.
Listen, again.
And maybe guys will start being on time.
Maybe. Yeah, man. Back for another week. Grateful. Have to remember to remind myself and the people that regardless of whatever's going on in the world, I'm grateful that I made it back here in front of the cameras, behind the mic, to just chat what I'm chatting.
Facts.
Tomorrow's never promised. Me and Eman have little personal stories behind the scenes as to remind us why that is the case, but very grateful to be here.
You might have to remind me too.
Yeah, bro, I know.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
no,
man.
But every day, man, you gotta be grateful. Man. I always say it, man. I'm just grateful to be here breathing, bro.
Do you pray every day? I'm not trying to hot you up. I'm genuinely interested.
I'm joking. I should do. The worst thing is, I had this conversation yesterday with my friend still. We're gonna try and be better at that still.
And what brought that on? Like, what motivated you to want to be more?
Oh, no, it was the conversation. I don't want to go into it too much because it's more her personal stuff that was going on. But yeah, we were just talking about her personal stuff, and then we just stumbled across that, and we were just thinking, wow, like ever since we kind of like stopped praying almost every day, it's like a lot more shit has been happening.
They're higgy hagger.
Yeah, man. And it's like, it's almost as if we've forgotten who our maker was. So now, most likely when you go back to your maker, all these things, all the higgy haggers that were happening, they won't be happening so often.
Nah, I hear it still. I think...
But like, also another thing is, all them higgy haggers happen for a reason as well, fam.
Well, there's only so much you can actually control, isn't it? And... that was one thing that last month reminded me that no matter how much I can control, there's still things that are out of my control.
Oh, 100%.
You get it? Like,
100%.
But yeah, with the praying thing, I mean, obviously I don't necessarily pray, but as I always say, man, people around me do pray. But the giving gratitude thing is my equivalence to it because it helps me remind myself, don't start taking very small things for granted. Don't start taking the fact that you got a job for granted. Don't start taking the fact you got clothes in the house. And you know what I mean? Like, don't start taking these basic, in quotation marks, things for granted. So, Yeah, I just wanted to start the episode off with that one. Still, go.
And also, another thing is, how am I going to word this? Things that don't go your way, don't always let it get you down too much as well, man. I mean, like, I feel like it's all about timing, man. And God's like, I always think like, let's say, cool. For example, I want to do, I failed my driving test or something like that. I just look at it as cool. I failed. I need to pass next time, but maybe this current time, it wasn't my calling.
Yeah, no,
you get it, fam. That's just an example, isn't it?
No,
but, yeah.
It's a good way to look at stuff. I think it's a more positive way to look at stuff, man. Rather than being down about shit stuff.
Yeah, man.
So,
because obviously,
go on.
The only reason why I say that is because obviously there was a little something that happened in my family where my cousin I think he failed the engineering course or something like that. I think that, and then obviously he just cut off his family for like a couple of days just to like get over it or something like that. But obviously his mum was bare worried and that. So it's just like, bro, don't let it get you. Obviously, I know it hurts that you wanted to do it on time and everything, but just settle timing, bro. Timing is important, man. And at that time, maybe it wasn't your calling. But
also, sorry, to piggyback off that with the communication thing, I think that's a thing that's happened a lot in the last few years, probably just before the COVID thing, where it's fine to take time for yourself, but there's this thing that's become normalized of, ironically, ghosting people, where no shots, but it's a thing where like literally it's cool to just switch off from the world, but not even be in contact with your own family and that. Like, that's not cool, bruv. Like, people do care about you.
100.
And it don't take long to at least, even if it's a sudden thing, just send someone a text and say, yo, I'm cool, just need some time for myself. Just so at least people don't run around
literally
thinking the worst. Because the worst seems to be happening a lot more regular than a lot of people would believe. Do you know what I mean?
100, bro.
Yeah, man. But I did want to ask you though, like, how do you find your purpose? Much deep.
Oh, yeah, we're going there still.
Yeah, we're going there still.
I feel like I'm still trying to find my purpose still.
How are you trying to find that?
How much? Damn it, you got it.
You got it.
No, but yeah, I'm still trying to find my purpose, bro. Like,
yeah, but how though? Because, and the reason why
I don't know. I feel like every day I'm learning my purpose.
What does that mean?
If that makes sense.
What does that actually mean? Like, I'm asking you this way as well because I would probably answer similarly that I'm trying to find my purpose. I do believe that talking to people is a bit of my purpose, like communicating with people and being a bit of like a glue, as I said, like for my family and my friends and stuff. But
I'll say
But how do you find that? How do you go about figuring that out? Do you think?
If I'm being totally honest with you, I actually don't know, bro.
Do you know what?
I actually don't know.
See what you just did there? That is something what a lot of people don't do. They just say, I don't know, bro. Just say, I don't know. Because the fact is, I don't know. But what I will say, in terms of how you find out what your purpose is, I believe you have to try stuff. Like, for sure.
That's what I wanted to say. Obviously,
man's trying to say, wait. As soon as I said the answer, now man's trying to hijack my answer.
Here we go.
What in the...
No, but I feel like I said as well, it's funny how you said you brought that up, because remember how you just said, praying more and all of that. I feel like
you want to be a pastor.
No, not to.
I'm joking, my God.
Oh my days! Not like anything's wrong with being a pastor. I would actually like to be a pastor, but I don't.
You would?
Yeah, why not, fam?
What, for the bread?
But
wow,
the
jets or...
wow.
No, sorry. Go on.
Nah, but obviously, maybe that's just not my calling at this moment of time. But like I said, probably when I get closer to God, maybe I'll learn more about my purpose.
That's true. Do you know what? So I watched this this YouTube clip. I forgot who the lady was. If I can find it by the end, I'll post it or whatever. But she basically was saying, if you're trying to find your purpose, yeah, first start by saying it out loud. What is my purpose? Yeah. And she said that once you say it out loud and you know, thoughts become things and speak it into existence thing. Once you actually say it out loud, yeah, you'll start to see like the smallest things happen. Like you walk down the road, someone will give you a book. Someone will message you and say, yo, have you thought about doing this? I'll put your name forward for this. And all of a sudden, when you started to like consciously start saying, yeah, what's my purpose? I need to find my purpose. I need to find my purpose. You'll all of a sudden start to see little things that start to like nudge you into the direction that you're going.
It's funny you say that.
Go on, you go on now.
Because a friend of mine put my name forward for a photo shoot.
Why the hell did they do that?
Maybe they saw the model in me.
Maybe, because I can't fucking see it. No, I'm sorry, man. We have to do this.
I'm playing.
Jokes aside, yeah. Jokes aside, because that's actually pretty cool, yeah. But if
they actually did do that, though.
If we don't banner like this, yeah, we're not bridges. You know that?
No, of course, bro.
Okay, cool. I'm just double checking. Like that's what bridges are supposed to do.
You think I'm taking the first?
No. It's because there's actually people that would watch that and go, raw, like, why is my man moving so?
He's a bad brother for that, fam. Why is he putting his bridge down?
Them men are supposed to be bridges and them men even... Nah, bro, that's what you do when you're friends. You're supposed to mess with each other like that. But continue, though.
Oh, no. I just said that as a joke, bro.
Oh, so they didn't actually do that?
Oh, no, they actually did, but they did that so they could get a discount.
Oh, okay, cool. I said it was to benefit them in that. I'm finished.
Oh, that's funny, fam.
Look, listen, anyway, I don't know who's out
Wait. Hold on.
Go on.
What's your purpose?
What's my purpose? I already said, I think...
Oh, you're not trying to let you get off the hook like that,
I know
fam.
you're pretty good at that. So, I told you already, I believe that my purpose, whatever it is...
Like talking to people.
It's to do with talking. Yeah. So whether that... I don't know if one day I will become some sort of public speaker. That's not necessarily what I'm... Well... I mean, it's hypocritical to say I'm doing a podcast and say I'm not trying to be a public speaker, but I think I'm not trying to be a life coach or nothing like that. You get me? No, I'm not trying to do that, but I definitely think me talking to people, whether that be younger people, people our age group, or people from our background, about whatever, as I said, my family, like I'm a bit of like the glue, always make sure that people link up and stuff, friends and shit. I think that is definitely a large part of it. But I don't know what my overall purpose is yet, because I mean, man's under 30, innit? Like, man's still got at least, I'm calling it 80 years minimum to live. I'm trying to live to 110 and that, you get me?
No.
Yeah.
110?
Yeah, bro. People in my family live long, bro. Facts. Shout out my granddad that turned 91 still.
Shout him out, man.
You get me? But, so, should we talk about pick-me's quickly? Just so we can wrap it up. I'll see if I can pull up what some people... Shout out to people that messaged us in the Insta DM, giving us their opinion on what they think a pick-me is.
Pick me.
You go and I'll get up the Insta DMs.
Pick-me's, to me, pick-me's are they're very similar to simps.
Mm-hmm. So are they the... let me let you cook, because I don't want to interject.
No, that's it.
Oh, so are they the female version of a simp? Is that what that you would say?
No, because pick-me's could be male or females.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen. Not even that I know. I've seen a lot of pick-me guys on the TL.
Personally,
but no, actually, wait.
I can't say mandem really get called pick-me.
To be fair, to be fair, you're right. Still, females pick-me's the female version of simp. Still,
yeah.
Because when a guy's doing pick-me, we basically call him a simp.
Oh, hold on. Little throwback. If you haven't watched our video on Sims, you can watch that here. Do you remember? All right, cool. But yeah, no. Pick-me, female version of Sims. Probably, I think that's the best way to explain it. My opinion, I'll show you what someone said. Someone said, a pick-me is someone who begs for attention and has to prove that they are the better person. And what's wrong with it? We should never have to show someone or prove to them that we are worth it. That should come naturally. That's what one person said. Let me see if I can find what the other person said.
Do you know who people like on social media used to call, like, they used to say this girl was a pick me, and it used to piss me off because it's like, just because she's basically not siding with the mandem, but she's basically she's basically making a point that will back the mandem. That don't mean she's a pick me, bro.
Who is that?
ZZ Mills.
Yeah, so okay, so
and I fuck with ZZ Mills a lot still.
Of course. So here's my thing, and this is to just quickly draw a line under it. As I said, it's not about bash women, all that bollocks. We're not doing that. But to draw a line under it, I think pick me is first potentially a female simp, but usually it's a girl that doesn't agree with what majority of girls want them to agree with. And if that point definitely is in the favour of a man, then usually they will be classed as a pick-me. What I also seem to notice is usually the girls that are classed as wifey material or girlfriend long-term, like someone that mandem would say, yeah, I'll take her like serious, and they would obviously see a lot of mandem's point of views, they are also lumped into the same category of being a pick-me because, as I said, by byproduct, they don't agree with what a large majority of women are saying. Me personally, because someone said the female simp thing, and they said, ask yourself what's wrong with being a pick-me, no, being a simp. And I said, you know what, personally, I can't lie, I don't really see much wrong with being a pick-me, you know, because as far as I can see, being a pick-me means you want to be picked to be a wife. And I don't really understand why that's a bad thing, personally.
Hey, if you want to be a pick-me, you can be a pick-me. If you want to be a simp, you can be a simp. But hey,
it's not my story.
I ain't one.
It's not my story.
You get it, fam.
It's not my story. But yeah, we have to touch on that because last episode we didn't actually get to touch on it.
I hear it still.
So, question, yeah? Talking about being, like, all right. Have you ever had a brethren that one day they just came to you and every week they're like, bro, like, have you seen this thing? And you're like, bro, I feel like you've been consuming a bit too much of this content and now you seem like you're like...
I had someone like that in secondary school.
What was they on? What was their angle?
Illuminati.
Brother.
And I feel like everyone had a youth like that in their secondary school.
Bro, the Illuminati had bare people in the chokehold, you know? Like, bro, man are like, rah, it's raining today. Illuminati. Man said, rah, I couldn't get my FIFA 23 early. Illuminati. It's like, bro, like, you can't just use everything as, bro, like, man got fired, like, I've been late 55 times. Illuminati. Bro, you can't.
Donnie would always come to me in class, but bro, you know the pyramids in the dollar bill? That's the Illuminati. That's where the Illuminati have their secret meetings and all of that stuff.
Let's get your job in Sainsbury's and keep it pushing, bro. Why are you complicating life? Like, the wickedest thing is, yeah, I like
conspiracies.
I do like conspiracies because they make you think outside the box a bit.
But to an extent, though.
Yeah,
man.
but like at the same time, it's like, what the hell does the fact that if you origami fold a dollar bill in America and it can turn into the pyramid, what does that have to do with me living in South London?
It's not every conspiracy theory you have to believe, man.
Nah, bro, it's not. But anyway, I was gonna say no smoke without fire, but then someone else said that there's a cigarette. So
I was just about to say that. What if you're smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, so that's a whole different thing. But you know,
I think I heard that from you.
Yeah, but I saw that on a comment. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, that stuff, when people just get too ingrained in something, it's like, brother, have you ever entertained the possibility that what you're believing is absolute dog shit?
Another person that reminds me of. Do you remember we had a friend that just kept on banging on about crypto, and then there was a specific coin that he kept on banging on us, and then one day he got finessed.
Man asked my brethren, I said, yo, this coin that you seem to like be backing so hard, like first of all, can you withdraw the money that you've allegedly made? And second of all, how much money have you allegedly made? Bruv, from the minute that we realised that he could not answer those questions, we knew he fucked up. We knew
it was a good end. It was a good end, bro.
But this is the thing, yeah, and I'm sure I've quoted this before about the real hustle. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, bruv. If
it looks like a up, talks like a up, looks like a up,
then it must be a up. No? It must be, bruv.
Must be still.
Do you know what it is? Especially with the crypto stuff, because I will go on record saying that I've never invested nothing in crypto. One, I don't have that amount of money to play with, to lose, to invest
I'll be real. I definitely downloaded the app and I was definitely trying to invest, but something in me just wasn't. It just wasn't allowing me to do it. Do you get it, fam?
Listen, someone was on Twitter.
I'd rather stick to Skybet and Bet365.
Well, at least it's tangible things which you know and you can watch play out in real live time. You can even cash out.
And I could always withdraw the money.
Do you get it? But all right, so betting is a part of this, but the crypto thing, I don't see a lot of people talking about NFTs the way that they were talking about them before. Someone also did mention that it was interesting how the NFTs all seemingly looked like gorillas. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Especially when I saw John Terry like proper backing it, I thought, brother, I don't know what's happening, but this is racist. I don't know how, but it's racist. Goddammit.
That's gotta be racist.
Sorry, so you have to get on South Park for that one. But yeah,
they took our jobs. You're sounding like some EDO.
Nah, but it was basically the American version still. But the interesting part about all of these things, especially back to the crypto thing, is what I saw was people who are willing to take a risk, but they were also very vulnerable. And I remember talking to someone at work and I was like, yeah, man, I got 3K in this coin. And I told my wife, like, don't worry, like this, like it's gone down. Like, I lost the bag, but trust me, I know that one day, like, it's going to come up. Like, if you look at the banking systems worldwide. And I was like, brother, you're an engineer, fam. Just, like, it's a lot of money that you're playing with. Like, the way you're talking as well is like, that's the most that you have saved up. And to be putting all of your peas into this one thing,
all your eggs are in one basket, man.
It's very dangerous, but
the worst thing I know more men that have been finessed, sucked. All of the words that you get it, fam. I know more men that have finagled. You get it, fam. I know more men that have been finessed from the crypto thing than have made profit off the crypto thing.
Brother,
the only people I know that them actually, never mind.
What was you gonna say?
I'll tell you after that.
F.
Yeah,
I hear that. So, it's double entendre. Look,
I ain't trying to get incriminated.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? Yeah, for me, and this is, I always say this though. Like, I'm a simple man, innit? If I don't understand something, I'm just not gonna put a bag or two bags into shit like I do. Like, because someone that I watched a YouTube video for the first time in 10 years since I've been on YouTube said, rah, if you put your grand into this coin, trust me, you're gonna make 5. Says who? Because of what? Nah, bro. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Andrew Tate has finally been released from his basically holding prison. He actually wasn't, sorry, I have to say this. He actually wasn't charged with anything. He's under investigation, but they actually haven't
charged him with anything.
Charged him properly.
So he was just in jail.
He was basically in a holding cell
for fun
for a good 3 months, but he's now on house arrest.
What, in Romania or?
Yeah, in Romania. First of all, do you care?
Not really.
I hear that.
No, because I'll be so real, yeah. Before he got locked up, and I proper never really watched Andrew Tate like that. Obviously, I would see clips and that of him and things like that. Mm-hmm. But I never really followed him. Do you get it, fam? So I do believe that anyone that's watching this, that's on the internet, would know exactly who Andrew Tate is. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I know all about him and what he's about and everything.
As a disclaimer. However, for me, I always banter and I'll make the joke to my girl and I'll say, our Lord Savior Andrew Tate, innit? because obviously he's not man's savior or nothing. But there's a group of people that believe he is some sort of savior for them or for men.
Them men are lost, though.
Right.
They're lost.
Because you should never like make someone a false prophet, innit? Always be aware.
Especially another man, bro.
Right. You just have to be aware and understand that, we all bleed, innit? Like no one's invincible. However, it is a big deal because aside from this whole conspiracy of mandem saying he got released on the same day that The Matrix was released, which is quite funny.
That's funny still.
Yeah,
and he's always talking about The Matrix as well, fam.
But aside from that, the reason why I followed it... Oh, hold on a minute. 1 second. Hello? Go on, you're live on cam. What's going on?
Hi, everyone.
Who are you?
Yo.
Jeorgia, guys. I know you've missed me. Who's there? Ghost and Eman?
Nah, just me and Eman. We have no idea where Ghost is.
So Ghost is actually a ghost.
Very much so.
She banged the joke.
True ghost.
Very much so. But what did you want to say to the people?
I wanted to say to the people, particularly my ladies out there, I know I've not been at the pod for a while, innit? And if you watched the last or listened to the last episode, these guys were chatting a bag of shit, innit? So...
Oh, Georgia, don't do that.
Let her cook. Go on.
You know, before I even called, I thought, let me look at the latest YouTube video that's out now, guys. So make sure you go watch that. But I thought, because I listened to it when it first came out, and I thought, when I was listening to it, I said, nah, these guys are moving a bit mad, innit? So let me listen to it again.
George said, these guys are buffoons. Go on.
No, I just want to
say, stop the foolery.
You lot talking about, girls and their friends, yada, 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 yada,
yeah.
When, in actual fact, what you guys fail to understand is, obviously not in our situation, but there's guys out there that their friends want to beat their friend's gal, and as soon as the relationship ends, they're moving to that girl, or they'll try and convince the guy to cheat on their girl.
This is true.
Huh?
This is true.
It's very true. So as much as, some girls might have some snaky friends, guys have snaky friends too, first of all. Second of all... Facts, yeah. Second of all, but you don't weren't focusing on that.
We weren't. We did use the disclaimer and say that, but yeah, go on.
No, I don't care about disclaimer, yeah? I don't care.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about
Man, don't care about all that. Yeah, go on.
Secondly, you lot would just do too much, and...
So what are you saying that? Are you say? Oh, you wait. You say you're coming back.
I have to come back to back my ladies.
Are you gonna come back by yourself, or are you gonna come back with a team?
Keep it equal.
Yeah, man.
Innit? I have to rally up my troops. Innit?
Yeah, I was gonna
bring
say.
The doggies, man.
Bring the gal them and rally up your troops.
You know I could hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down.
I suppose.
No, Cameron.
Oh my God!
I was gonna say your full name.
You know like that? Why are you doing all the whole government like I will cut it out, bro? You better cut it out. Cut the crap.
But yeah, I say all of this to say, innit? Fuck you lot, innit?
Raw.
I'm coming back.
Wow, Georgia.
You know what's funny, yeah?
But thanks for cooking dinner today.
You see that? Let the streets know. Let the streets know. George is in pen and went on a tirade, but she didn't tell you at the beginning of the call that today, while George was out doing her thing, I assumed the role and I made... What did I make?
You made some wings and potato, but I had to do the...
No, hold on. What was the type of wings though? What did you got?
They were good. They weren't too spicy.
What
they were jerk barbecue wings.
Right, okay, cool. Just let the people know, because sometimes they think that I'm just like here, just like killing gal them, and it's like I actually care about girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but and even like...
Oh my God.
Talking of... No, because, I'm here now. You know what I mean? Even like the whole mum and the daughter thing, yeah?
Yeah.
I hear what the mum's saying, innit? Once you get a guy, you do all these things to attract a guy, and then sometimes, it slides off, innit? You're talking about Bonnet Chronicles, but sometimes I've got to see patch chronicles or no haircut chronicles. Do you know what I mean? So I think it just works both ways. Do you know what I'm saying? I know E-Man's dreads ain't twist up fresh all the time.
I look at the computer say, Floyd say, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
Wow.
Do you know like that?
Wow.
So,
What did I do to get a
Wow. There's so many gunshots. Like,
you know, like I was on my phone.
I thought I was in a war-torn country at this moment because the amount of gunshots that Georgia's just been letting off, like, what is it? Is it a G-Lock? Is it the Mac 10? What have you got today, George?
Georgia, we go way back, you know.
Sometimes my hair's not done. You know, and I have my bonnet on.
No, but you do know that when I was talking about Bonnet Chronicles, I was specifying the situations where girls are wearing it like round the clock, like out of 30 days in a month, 28 of them is Bonnet Chronicles.
Well, all you need to do is go Southwark.
You say?
All you need to do is go Southwark.
Are you saying East Street Market and that?
East Street Market, Rye Lane,
Poundland and that?
Lewisham. I know Lewisham's not Southwark, but you know what I mean.
Look, anyway, thank you for your... Oh, God, she's still going.
I'll put the bonnet on. And you know what's mad?
Here we go.
Boys are wearing bonnets now.
Yeah, and I don't really like... Shout out my little brother Mally, love him, but I don't really...
He's Bonnet Chronicles.
He is, and I don't really fuck with it still.
I'm guilty still.
Yeah.
But I only wear it at home though.
You only wear it at home?
Yeah.
But you also don't have a partner either. You don't have a girl, so...
I got it from a girl though.
You still got your bonnet?
I got it from a girl though.
George said when you get a gala, you're going to still wear your bonnet.
Yeah, why not? I've got hair.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm meant to be comfortable around my partner, no?
Yeah, but how comfortable is comfortable, blood?
Comfortable, bro.
So are you doing shits in front of your partner?
Yeah, why not?
So she can chill in front of you while you're doing a shit?
Yeah.
Right, well...
I'm with E-Man on them.
Look,
still.
you see...
Go
on.
Yeah, I mean, times I fought the place. Hey, don't let me talk, fam.
Well, thank you for your jail call, Georgia. We really appreciate that. We are gonna have to let you go.
I'm not in jail.
Well, it feels like a jail call because I feel like I need to say free you up. You know what I mean? Like, they let out
free J Skeng.
Huh? That's a J.
Free J Skeng.
That's a free J Skeng. Listen, we're gonna let you go in it. We'll continue with our show. Thank you for the call, George. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
I'll catch you on a rebound.
And I'll be back, ladies. Big us up 10 times.
You say who runs the world?
Bye,
who runs the world? Men. See you later. Bye. Bye. Well, that was a random. I didn't expect that jail call, but free up all the guys.
Man, free them up, man.
It's funny that Georgia calls while I was talking about Andrew Tate.
That is actually a mad coincidence.
It's convenient. It is. Yeah. What am I saying? It was convenient.
And the lovers?
Huh?
With
the free
and the lovers.
No, but yeah. To wrap up about the Andrew Tate thing. Interesting how it's come about. As I said, he still hasn't actually been charged with shit. But it's funny that people don't like basically the power that he has over the internet, and that a lot of people fuck with a lot of what he says. So we'll see how it plays out.
The only thing is with me with Andrew Tate, yeah, bro. Let's put this. Let's do roles reverse.
Uh-huh.
If it was a woman preaching about toxic femininity and all of that, is that a word?
Toxic femininity.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Preaching what, for or against it?
For it.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Everyone will love it, fam.
Yeah, I know.
So why can't he do the same, fam?
That's a fantastic question that you have posed. And that's a question, I think, for the listeners and the watchers, not for me.
Why can't he do the same, fam?
Because, all right, here's my deal, because a lot of people will be on the fence. Personally, do I agree with everything Andrew Tate says? No, I'm pretty sure I said this on the pod before. Do I agree with a lot of what he says? Yeah, for the most part. However, what I do, and I don't think a lot of people do.
Maybe the only thing I could say... Sorry to cut
go on.
Maybe the only thing I could say he could do is probably...
Say it a bit nicer.
Yeah, his delivery can be a little bit better.
Listen.
But at the same time, fuck all of that,
But that's what I was going to say to you. The bottom line is, we live in a
bro.
world where the reality is, if you don't like what I said... It doesn't really matter how I said it. You're still gonna be like, you shouldn't have said, you shouldn't have sworn, or you shouldn't have shouted, or da-da-da. Man could say it calm, But it might not get through to you the same way, innit? In my opinion. But as I said, bottom line, just so people don't get this shit confused, do I agree with everything he says and does? No. But I also don't agree with just putting man in pen. There's evidence to show that he probably didn't do what you're alleging against him, and then you just keep him in pen anyway. Then you release him on house arrest, and you're still looking at ways to charge him anyway. That's spooky, blood.
And it's crazy the way they really try to like cancel him off the internet, like ban him off of all those things. Like, I think they blocked him off Twitter.
They missed him off everything.
They basically did what they did to Wiley.
And again, well, anyway, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we're not going to get into
that. But speaking of being cancelled and outrage and that, I'm pretty sure you must have seen the KSI and Sidemen Backlash.
Yeah, I literally see it today still.
If you haven't, what I'm going to do is quickly play the audio of it. I'll probably clip in the video as well, just so people know what the hell we're talking about. Ready?
Look, we need points to that. I don't mean this maliciously, but the words.
That's when they said the second one, isn't it?
I don't know about the second one. No, it was actually the first one, the P word. I don't know about the second part of it or whatever.
No, because they bleeped out when he fully said the P word, and then they bleeped out again. And I'm guessing that's when he said the second word. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, so let's start from the top. First of all, if you don't know what that was, as I said, I'm going to try and clip in the video. By this point, people will probably be over it, as they always are, find something else to complain about. Basically, KSI and the Sidemen, they were doing like a countdown thing. On the words that, the letters, that were up was the words...
Sorry, KSI is an idiot.
Of course he's an idiot, bro, but do you know what it is? He slyly, and I'm not making an excuse for it, I'm just saying, he just done the joke that if we was in a group chat by ourselves that you might make a joke like that, but he just done it live on YouTube to the world. So they're playing countdown, there's letters on the board, and of the letters there's a derogatory word to Pakistani people which he used and said, I'm just using it for the point. So he says it, and he wasn't by himself laughing at it. Everyone else in the Sidemen alongside, I think Philly and Chunks, was also...
And I even think there wasn't...
I think there was another word. I think they'd done it the same.
No, I was going to say, there was even an Asian guy there as well.
Who Vicstar?
I don't know what country he's from, but that's why I'm just saying Asian.
I'm not sure where he's from, to be fair.
But he looks like he's from that region of Asia.
Yeah, so...
But, yeah.
So
he was even laughing as well.
I'm just telling the people so that they know what's going on, innit? Now, obviously, everyone's giving them backlash. But I've said this before in this pod that, like, the Sidemen, especially KSI, have done a lot more racier jokes than that. Like, there's a whole... And I'm not here to say go and dig up their history. I'm just saying, is this really the thing that people are saying, nah, man, we need to get up in arms about this, man. This ain't right, brother, man. Like, bro, brother, you said a lot more worse shit than that one term, innit? And no, many people didn't really have a problem with it. So it's just interesting how now they have a problem with it. What I would say is...
Why would that sound like American Dad?
I know, it did, didn't it? It sounded like Stan still. Yeah, what I would say is people ain't going to care about this in 48 hours.
Probably not. And also, I mean, they've already issued an apology. They've already taken it down. He said he's going to take a step back from social media.
Yeah.
I feel like KSI does this too much now, man.
But look, bro, me personally, are you surprised? No.
Especially, the worst thing is,
brother,
if you've been watching KSI for... Because I'll be real, it was you that put me on KSI all them years ago, fam. If you've been watching him, you know that he's flipping... He has no filter, bro.
You do know that it was literally like a week or two ago that they were pissing on each other in a video where they were supposed to not move their hands off the table and that. So they wasn't actually like doing golden showers, but basically the task or the game was last person to move their hands off the table wins. And to try and get other people to move their hands off the table, KSI literally stood on the table and pissed directly next to man. So even if it didn't go on him, they'll splash back. Do you get what I'm saying?
KSI.
So for me personally,
the bag bread in their face.
but that's what I'm saying. For me personally, none of the mandem, we wouldn't have it within us to sign up to that type of game. Because one, I'm not trying to see your dick in front of me. I'm not trying to see you piss next to me. Like, there's got to be a splash zone. There's a whole host of reasons. But the long and short of it is, we're not really on that. But they're on that. That's their humour. That's their thing. So sometimes I'm just a bit like, why did you turn on Babe Station and expect to see stuff for CBBC? I don't... Do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I get you still. If you're going to be watching that sort of shit, then you better be expecting that, basically.
Come on, bro, man. But, hey, as per usual, feelings over facts. It's not about what actually happens in real life. It's about just how you feel today.
I always say it, man. This world is just too sensitive now, man.
It is.
Too sensitive.
And again, for the disclaimer, it's not to say that what they said was right and that it's okay to make jokes about derogatory words about people and slurs and that. But you also have to understand, if you're going to watch Family Guy and South Park, they're going to make certain jokes, bro.
Sorry. And the worst thing is, he even put out a disclaimer before. He said not to be in a malicious way or anything like that.
And that's exactly what happened.
And everyone's taking it in a malicious way, fam.
So, yeah, it is what it is.
And then
go on.
It's even a good thing you said that, because them same people will still go and watch Family Guy and American Dad and South Park,
bruv, and
still laugh at all those jokes, but because KSI is saying it, oh my God, my heart. Like, come off it, man.
I don't even want to spend too much time on it. We just know what things are. It's kind of like do you know what we might need to do, yeah? We might need to have a segment where we say what people are angry about this week, or backlash this week, or something like that.
I'm actually here for that.
Because we know that every week we come here, there's just going to be a new thing that people have decided they're upset about, even though they kind of know the context of it. So,
and it's not even like they're really upset. They just want to make noise, man. Yeah. They just want to make noise, man.
Yeah. And then, anyway, I'll just say, I don't even want to go on it for too long. Quickly, before we get into some other videos, which you are going to see after this video is released, if you won the lottery...
Right over.
This guy might just make him put up our Instagram and TikTok when you do that. Here, please subscribe, please. We're trying to ting, man. We're trying to ting. Listen, please, I said to you,
like and subscribe, man.
We're trying to get to 500 subs. It's a long, hard grind. We ain't gonna stop until we keep going. At some point, we're gonna go for 1,000.
Can't stop, won't
stop. I done told you that the content is gonna change up as well. We're gonna do extra bits. We've already done some street interviews. We're gonna be doing some other bits and bobs which I can't talk about. But yeah, if you won the lottery, would you go back to work? Would you even stay at work? This is a very long pause.
How much are we talking about when we say
1.3 million?
1.3 million. Yeah, I'll stop up. I'll probably still. Do you know what? I'll take a long time off of work. I'll take a long time off of work, probably like a 6 months hiatus or something like that, and then probably go back to work.
Well, it's funny you say that, because that's exactly what this Don did. He took a year and a half off, travelled around the world a bit, bought a house, and then he was chilling in that yard and said, you know what? I actually like my job at McDonald's, so I'm going to go back and work there. And he's been working there ever since, apparently.
I hear it still. But the only thing is, I will not tell a soul that I won I won't tell a soul that I won.
I wouldn't even know that I won the lottery. How about that?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Yeah. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
This is for me? No, but obviously, I only bring it up because we all, at some point,
the only thing is, I would say is,
go on.
It's all nice to say, yeah, I will go back to work. When the money's live, in your face.
Bro, I'm not going,
You might not go back still, but the only thing, need to, if you're not going to go back to work, you need to make investments to make that money
work for you.
triple.
Yeah, naturally.
You get it, fam.
And I think as I've seen the different ways that a lot of people have messed it up, you can kind of maybe, like I had this convo with my girl's dad at one point, and I was like to him, I would probably tell them, don't give me all the money, drip feed it to me over the course of the next 15 years. Yeah. Even if that's like 50 bags a year or whatever, just drip feed it to me, because I don't need a whole meal right now, because I definitely do need a meal. Like, please help me.
Yeah, especially in this climate.
Yeah, I do. But I'm saying I don't know what that would really do in terms of myself and the world around me, like how that would change everything. So for the betterment and safety of everyone around me,
especially
drip feed me a 50 bags.
Because sometimes my impulse can be bad sometimes still.
Huh?
I said my impulse can be bad sometimes still.
I'm saying. Hella bitches. But where was we? Yeah, alright, cool.
Bands.
I think with that being said, I think we're gonna wrap up the episode. Ghost, I have no idea where you are. It's gonna be interesting when you see this and hear this. Because bruv, like I don't know where do we go from here? What do we do? How does this work? Look at the mic. It's lonely, bruv. It's lonely, bruv. It's not even
Ghost. All I'm saying is you've got to forfeit in your next episode.
Do better, man. Do better, bro. It's not a good look, man.
You better start thinking of the forfeit from now.
I can think of forfeits all day, but it's not even about the forfeit. It's just about the actual pod, innit? There's a certain level in it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be. If you can't even turn up to your own shit, then why should other people? Do you know what I mean?
But disappointed Ghost. We might need to have an intervention. And the ones I'm looking dead into the camera as well.
Hey, listen, we're gonna make a move, man. We're gonna make a move. We're gone. Bullet.